And that way we can spell it correctly on air and everything.
Sure.
So just starting with you first.
Sure.
I'll hold it out for you. Just talk really loud.
Okay. Cam, C-A-M, Welling, W-E-L-L-I-N-G.
Okay.
Sage Schnurr, S-A-G-E-S-C-H-N-U-R-R.
Okay.
Sam Steinher, S-A-M, S-T-E-I-N-H-E-R.
And you guys are with who?
Solid Gold Dancer.
Okay, and what were you guys doing when all this went down?
We were playing a set with our great friends here at Murray's Tavern, playing some good music.
Yeah. It was kind of a big deal for me personally because, like, I've been away for like a while, and it's kind of like rebuilding a lot of stuff from the ground up. So it was just a really big deal for all three of us. It was really something else. It was like a progressive thing. We found out that there was just like a ton of cops out here, and we thought nothing of it really. At least I didn't. And then it was like, there was a shooting, and then it turned we thought it was one person, and then
we saw a bunch of people running from this side of the building while we were out on a break in between sets, and at first we didn't realize the severity of the situation, but someone said that people had been firing shots off, and then we come to find out I guess 13 people may have been injured. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're just trying to come out here and have a good time tonight and play music for all of our friends, and something like this has to get ruined by violence.
Yeah.
So describe what you guys are seeing as you guys looking out here when you hear all this.
We saw a big group of people just running, almost like it was startling because we didn't know why people were in such despair. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's like I was kind of saying.
People were angry because the show was over. They were being kicked out and kind of ushered out to safety. And
I'm honestly still kind of in shock about the whole thing. To be honest with you, I'm still grasping that was going on, and we really, quite frankly, were unaware of the severity of the situation. But we played a full 3 sets at Murray's, and it just the news of how severe it was just was gradual and everything.
We had no idea that
13 people or something like that. That's just insane. It's really such a shame, and
I will say the police presence was overwhelming though.
It was
all the sun
everywhere. Police everywhere.
Cruisers here.
Yeah.
Have you guys played in this location before?
This is our we're the house band here.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're not in the direct bar that this happened at, but do you guys ever feel like there's issues over there or anything?
I've never heard of anything, but this is the most escalation of violence I've seen here. Usually I've seen fist fights or little domestic disputes breaking out, but this is crossed the line.
Depending on the genre of the show, that venue has attracted violence in the past, genre specific, but we've never ever seen something like this happen before. There's been fights back there before, or police presence, but couldn't imagine something like this happening here at Murray's Tavern.
Yeah, it's
in the East End.
It's definitely. You don't really see violence like this to this degree, really anywhere. It's. I think that it's not. I don't think it has anything to do with the location in particular. It's just one of those one-off things where it's just a really tragic thing. Hopefully the people, as many as possible, because I don't know all the details of what happened or how the victims are doing.
We're so lucky.
We really hope that they're doing all right.
Yeah, our hearts go out with everyone who was affected by this, and also we're so blessed that we're okay too. It's just you don't think about something like this happening to this degree, especially on a Saturday night and the weather's good and everyone's just trying to have a good night.
We should all try to love each other more and be kind to one another and just kick back and enjoy some music and everything. So we hope that we were really grateful for the people that were hanging out and hopefully having a good time with us.
I love you guys, for real.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
Glad you guys are all safe.
It's crazy that just make sure you look out for one another too, because your neighbor could be in trouble. So it's good to it's good to check in on them and you know, make sure you all stay safe and everything, because it's amazing what can change and what can happen in the blink of an eye. You know, it can be serious out there. So that's all I got.
I'm gonna make one minor adjustment here.
Yes, sir.
I might have to need you to scoot back in just a little bit. No, you guys are good right there.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just got a couple questions to follow up on. When this happened, Murray's is the name of the place you guys were playing
Yes, sir.
at? Did
Murray's
Murray's
Tavern.
shelter anybody? Get anybody in to keep everybody safe?
We're really not sure. They did everything they could. The one thing I do recall is my bar owner said he's doing everything he can to make sure everyone's safe right now. I walked outside into the midst of everything, and he was very much taking an active hand in making sure everyone was okay.
Even
but
up after closing hours,
Yes.
he's still trying to keep things secure and safe over there. Yeah.
And when we're here just, running a band, we had no idea the severity of the situation. So honestly, my hat goes off to him
Yeah.
for doing such a good job
Seriously.
of keeping us all safe, for real.
It was a really, it's thankfully...
Murray's Tavern.
Thankfully, Murray's Tavern is like a pretty spacious place, so a lot of people... I noticed a lot of people coming in and just kind of like retreating from the situation, and they were able to stay safe because
And I'll just say
there's a
this,
lot
man.
of, it's just like,
The fact
how do you
that
even
there was
react to a situation like
A violent situation like that, we were still able to play with our band and have everyone inside enjoying themselves, speaks volumes to our owner and the steps he took to ensure our safety.
Yeah, safety is always the number one concern, really, when at a place like this. And I mean, I can personally speak for Eric. I can just on my experience with it, he did a great job, and I think he'll always put safety first. And it's always nice to be working with people who do that for sure.
And you showed me the video you got. When you saw these
Yes, sir.
people, I don't know how many people you saw get loaded into an ambulance, but what were they saying to first responders? Were they, obviously they were probably in pain, but just describe what you saw, what you heard.
It seemed very copacetic. The people who were injured seemed like they were cooperating and appreciative of the first aid that they were getting. And most of the bystanders, they were definitely flustered, but it seemed like once enough flashing lights were present that people stopped acting so chaotic. It was still scary. I mean, everyone was on edge. I mean, I don't think I saw a single set of shoulders that wasn't, on edge.
Yeah, the police were just like, I was inside, spectating through the windows, just like, I had no idea how many cops are out here. And then as I was learning about it, normally it's like pretty organized when you see a bunch of police officers in like one location for something like this, but like everyone was just totally scattered all over the place. It was not organized. I mean, I'm not. It was organized, to the best of their ability, but like with so many potential witnesses. And from that event, it was like people were just everywhere running around, and it was just really hard to keep track of everything going on at once, which is what can be scary about stuff like this.
I saw a number of people getting loaded onto stretchers with visible wounds, and it really made just a stark reminder how lucky we are.
Yeah, absolutely. Seriously, I'm hoping that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're good.
Seriously hoping that everybody involved to the highest degree of wellness that they can be. Just really wishing for the best. Because it's really a shame. Got to count your blessings, and just realize that things like this can happen. It's just good to just look out for each other and stay safe moving forward. So
I just feel so
do the
lucky.
best we can.
Yeah. Like literally that guy was running by me and I didn't know what was going on. These people running by the building were just taking a break between sets and asked what's going on. He says, they're shooting down there. And I was like, someone got shot. And he's like, lots of people got shot. And
It's crazy.
Took me a second to take it seriously. And
we were right there. It's like good. It's a good thing. I was just saying to Sage, I was like, it's a good, what if we were just like walking around outside, but we just happened to be inside, playing. It was happening literally just on the other side of the wall.
Solid Gold Dancer, man.
Yeah, Solid Gold Dancer. That's
name of the band.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. This was my first time back playing with the band after like months and everything. It was like, and then just of course that's when something like this happens, right? Why would it not? You know.
You wouldn't expect such a awesome opportunity like this to kind of be shadowed by something so stark and saddening, but it's the world we live in, I guess.
Yeah.